Welcome, everyone. Thanks for tuning in to 2K Sports for this NBA presentation. Kevin Harlan here with Greg Anthony and Clark Kellogg, and our sideline reporter is David Aldridge. At Barclays Center, the fans here in Brooklyn amped up for their Nets. Now here's Irving. Inside. Drummond. Adams, some nice D. Here's Morant. It's stolen by Curry. Here's Irving. From down in the low post, it goes.
You know, as you add experience, you start to see the floor better. That was a sweet find by Drummond.
If you look at the leaders in rebounding, it's almost a sure thing that Drummond's name is going to be near the top of that list. That's the kind of impact on the boards he's made over his career.
A nice shot by Irving.
Would have been impossible for KD to miss his teammate there. He was wide open.
We're about 1 minute into the first. Here's Bain. Simmons with the defensive effort. And Greg, when it comes to players who've led the league in rebounding, very few have done it as many times as Drummond.
And of the guys that have done it more than twice, like Andre, I've got some good news for him. Every one of them is either in the Hall of Fame or soon will be.
Here's Morant. And the layup falls.
Yeah, I'm amazed at Morant's ability to take contact and still stay in full control.
And Curry has it in the corner. Back to Irving. 14 feet away. Again, Irving missing.
You almost have to assume he's going to knock those down when he is that open.
And here's Brooks. He'll bring it up for the Grizzlies. Here's Morant. And finished off by Morant.
How about the handles from the young fella? Give Morant credit for taking the initiative and capitalizing.
Here's Curry. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul.
His first foul.
And the latest wrinkle in Steph Curry's game, creating for others with consistency.
And he's taking time with his reads, letting the defense commit, then making his move. All part of that maturation process.
The Grizzlies on offense. Pass to Jackson. Memphis moving that ball around. Morant with it. Guarded now by Irving. Payne for three. And the three ball is good.
Boy, they're on fire right now, cooking with gas, starting this one out 4-5.
Lets a floater go. And the layup good by Irving. Irving's got 6 points.
Shots are just flowing from him right now, having a really strong quarter.
And it's Drummond with the ball. He'll bring it up for the Nets. They trail by 1.
Now this is impressive. Durant showing you all of that creativity with that one.
Now here's Morant. 6 points for him.
Last 2 minutes to play. First quarter.
And there's the call on Kyrie Irving.
That's his second personal.
That'll be his second foul of the game.
Team foul.
Man, it's close, but, you know, didn't get on balance quick enough.
Yeah, and as quick as...
Look at that.
Oh, my goodness. Watch out.
Yeah, that's fire right there. Morant practicing for the dunk contest. I see you, young fella.
Pass to Drummond. And he banks in the lane.
And once he got to the 10, I think he was surprised to find himself that wide open.
Well, this early, they should be showing a lot more energy on defense. It's not there.
Memphis ball.
And it goes out of bounds. Last touch by Irving. 1:31 left to play in the first quarter. The Nets with the lead. The three from KD. The basket good off the assist from Simmons. Durant's got his second basket.
You know, when Durant gets a look from that distance, he's letting it fly.
And here we go. Fast break. Curry's got it. Puts up a three.
That's a three.
Off to a good start as he hits his first shot attempt.
Curry.
And the story here, Kevin, early on is how well they've shot the basketball.
Very high percentage so far, and if you want to start a game hot, that's the way to do it.
Let's look at the energy stats, how the hustle game has been going for the Nets.
Well, I think the defensive aggressiveness on display here has caught them off guard, playing airtight defense and coming up with the steals.
Yeah, the other thing, though, is they have attacked in the open floor. They're definitely getting a lot of easy ones that way. Strong move to the 10, trying to get his guys going.
Hard not to get motivated, GA, right when your teammate makes that kind of play.
Yeah, you know, when you're looking to close the gap, you need guys who will take it upon themselves to step up, take the initiative and make something happen.
Displaying intensity right off the opening tip, especially on the offensive end.
Tell you what, forget about easing into the game. They came out with guns blazing.
Pass to Drummond. Nobody near Irving. And the Nets, another three.
Their play on both ends has been superb. We'll see if they can maintain the momentum.
And, you know, nothing like getting an opponent on the ropes early. You love that if you're on that side of the scoreboard, and they are landing some haymakers now.
What a performance for Kyrie Irving. He has been the story for Brooklyn. That quarter had to take a lot out of him. He racked up 12 points. We've got more in store for you right after this. And welcome back to the second quarter of action. Plenty of basketball left to play, but this one has been one-sided so far. And the Nets pretty much in control here, it would seem.
Just a terrific first quarter, sparked really by their unselfishness.
Yeah, and you know, so many of their hoops came off an assist, which is a good sign of ball movement and sharing that ball.
And on our sideline, our reporter, David Aldridge.
Thank you for the baton, Kevin. Kyrie Irving, of course, marches to the beat of his own drum. At times, that might rub people the wrong way. But Kyrie says, I've learned lessons from it. That's the most beautiful and exciting part, just the growth. What I'm saying is, it's always been bigger than the game for me. And guys, you have to respect his willingness to go it alone.
You do indeed, D.A. Thank you for that portrait. The Grizzlies trail by 11.
And when it comes to handling the rock, Irving is second to none.
Greg, could not agree with you more. He is special in the highest form of special. Great ball handling skills, finishing ability with both hands. I don't know if I've seen a better finisher under 6'3" in the history of the league. You might have somebody in mind, but nobody's been better than Kyrie Irving at finishing and getting it done with his handles and skill.
It's sent back down by Simmons.
Active defense that time from Simmons, swatting down the shot with some force.
Anderson with the block. So it looks like the Nets will retain possession here. Here's Irving. Pass to Drummond. Here's Williams. Solid play on the low block, and that one's good.
And just a step ahead of the D in that possession there, making the pass. Nice assist.
No good from Durant.
That's a surprise. I mean, really out of character for him to miss when the defense is not right up on him.
Drummond likes to be in the middle of the action at both ends of the floor, playing defense and gobbling up rebounds. He makes a lot of good defensive plays. And I like the timing that Drummond has on these alley-oops. That's not as easy as he makes it look. He knows precisely when to leave the ground to receive the pass and finish it off.
His first foul. First team foul.
Nets leading by 12. Stolen by Anderson.
That's one of the few mistakes they've made this half. Turnovers haven't been an issue for them yet.
The three. Rebound Andre Drummond. And it's Drummond with the ball. He'll bring it up for the Brooklyn Nets. And you look at some of the most unbreakable records in NBA history, Clark. Scott Skiles with 30 assists in one game. Who's going to beat that?
That's a hard one to top. I mean, 30 dimes in one game. I mean, that is just amazing. One, you got to pass it well, and two, you got to have great shooters around you. Westbrook had a game with 24 assists last year, but that's still a far cry from 30. I think that may very well be an untouchable record, Kevin.
Right side, Durant. Score of the basket is third after 5 shots.
Well, his game offensively is fully developed. Durant has no holes in his offensive game. Comfortable from any place on the floor.
To the paint. And Simmons slams it in.
Puts the D in a tough spot when you have a point guard who can throw it down.
He really does, GA. He really does put pressure on you.
And you know, guys, showing how dynamic a weapon he is for this offense, they feed off of that energy and ability they play. It gets them going.
Really no idea why you're fouling in a situation like that. You know, maybe there's some bad blood between those two.
Yeah, but that's no excuse for that kind of foul. I mean, that might be an explanation for it, but certainly doesn't justify it. And even then, it's just not a good play. Just make sure you keep getting him touches. I mean, you love what he's doing at the offensive end. Don't go away from it.
And relentless in his attack, Morant is wearing down the defense, putting up some huge numbers here tonight.
And it's a defensive 3-second violation. The Nets have had 2 chances at the line already, making them both.
You've got to appreciate their ability to make free throws, 81% as a team.
One of the things they've done, guys, is taken pride in their free throw shooting this season, and rightfully so.
Irving with it. He's picked up by Brooks. Offensive rebound. And that one's good. Drummond's got 4 points in the quarter.
Out of bounds.
This is what Drummond is known for, fellas. I mean, assertive, aggressive, relentless, hard-working. He's just a dogged offensive rebound.
The Grizzlies trail by 19. Morant with a wide-open look. It's good. The assist this time from Jackson. Morant's got 15.
Well, you certainly can't fault him as the reason they're behind. He's been on target and on top of his game.
Irving.
And that one's good, Irving.
They are just killing them on the interior.
Yeah, you can't say that with enough emphasis. I mean, the defenders are just not being aggressive enough down low. You got to play with some physicality in the paint.
How about the authority from Morant? The way he was running, you knew he was aiming to shatter the rim.
Curry on the wing. Traps in the tray. 13 points in the game.
And with the lead, I like the strategy here. Continue to get the ball to guys who can do something with it.
If it's working, keep working it. That's what I say. Keep the pressure on.
Nice play from Brooks down in the paint. Not afraid to get physical on the inside.
Back to Simmons. Pass to Drummond. And he converts the layup.
On break, Drummond.
And the Nets lead by 19.
But when you allow good scorers to get uncontested shots at the rim, no wonder you're losing.
You know, he should be getting extra attention from the defense, not less.
Curry fires from way outside. And he was able to put it up in time, but doesn't fall. And through one half, it hasn't even been close. Nets lead by 17. And join us right back here after the break for the start of the second half. Well, we've got a second half of basketball for you. We think it's going to be pretty good. A big comeback, though, is needed for this game to be competitive, and it probably has to happen quickly. The Grizzlies trail by 17. And out of bounds as Brooklyn gains possession.
And that's just carelessness there. I mean, you have got to have your head in the game.
Trying to go for an alley-oop, but excellent defense and anticipation there to stop it.
His first
and
foul.
There's the call on Durant.
Team foul.
That is his first foul of the game. And let's catch up with our sideline reporter, David Aldridge.
Thank you, Kevin. Well, the Brooklyn Nets are creating a fresh legacy. Kevin Durant says it's new energy. We're one of the first teams in Nets history where fans are expecting us to do good things. Basketball culture is deep in Brooklyn, and they're looking for a team to latch onto. Well, guys, it looks like they found a good one.
I agree, David. Thanks. Outside Curry. Picked him clean.
And we've just seen them make mistakes on back-to-back trips. Both those turnovers could have been avoided. And they need those kind of plays right now. Smart defense that generates some hope.
Nice ball movement by Brooklyn. Durant wide open. He fires. No good on the three. And here's Brooks. He'll bring it up for the Grizzlies. 15-point game. And it's in there. Morant's got 4 points in the quarter.
And you're just asking to get burned when you give Morant a lane, using that speed to his advantage.
Drains it from beyond the arc.
And it seems as if someone got their signals crossed. If he can wind up that open from three-point range, I'm sure that was not a part of the game plan.
Third quarter of basketball. We're about a minute and a half in. 6 to shoot. The Nets need to get a shot off here. It's rebounded by Memphis. Clark as good a scorer as ever. Durant just needs to stay healthy, right? Just to break all kinds of records.
I agree with that, Kevin. He is as lethal a scorer as we've seen. I mean, when you just talk about putting the ball in the basket, he's in the top 10 all time for my money. You can't allow Irvin that look. You just can't give him that. He's too talented a player.
It puts the D in a tough spot when you have a point guard who can throw it down.
He really does, GA. He really does put pressure on him.
And you know, guys, showing how dynamic a weapon he is for this offense, they feed off of that energy and ability to make plays. It gets them going.
Just a late reaction there from the defense, and he is always going to finish that one.
Here's Morant. Throws it down as the official calls the foul. It may be a three-point play. That's on Ben Simmons.
Shooting for Memphis.
The rugged toughness of Morant. Excellent at fighting through there and capitalizing in style.
He's getting his first free throw attempt of the game here. Pass to Curry. And a wide open look for Simmons. No good from outside. The Grizzlies trail by 15. Out to the wing. That one drops for him. Baines got 7.
Who's the best young catalyst in the game? Some people will say Doncic, some will say Trae Young, some might even say Ja Morant.
No good from Simmons. Now the Grizzlies with it. And there's the call on Andre Drummond. That'll be his second foul of the game.
Third team foul.
Here's Morant. Adams trying to free himself up. Makes it off the glass. Morant's got 11 in the second half. Here's Simmons. And he gets the basket. Officials blowing the whistle, so a chance at the line for one more.
Excellent concentration that time by the 6'10" Simmons. Very good at completing these chances despite defense's best efforts.
Fourth team foul.
Grizzlies have shot just one free throw early. 1 for 1 in the game.
Steven Adams.
Wow. What, did he have something in his eye on that shot?
Maybe. Morant left side. Uses the glass to finish the way. Morant's got 13 points in just this quarter.
And that speaks to Morant's fearlessness. Even amongst the trees, he is confident, looking to score with the ball.
That's his third personal.
The Grizzlies shooting their 4th and 5th shots at the foul line in the game.
Not really where you'd like to be as a team in terms of free throw shooting. Just about 73%.
And, you know, you don't have to tell them what their free throw numbers are. I mean, they're well aware of it, believe me.
And I've heard Adams is a big gamer, video games. I mean,
rather have a controller in his hand.
Risky pass there.
Grizzlies ball.
They're lucky to retain possession this time.
The Grizzlies trail by 14. Curry with the steal. And here we go. Brooklyn fast break. Back to Drummond. And it's Curry at the elbow. The three from Simmons. Brooks grabs the board. Memphis with the ball. Here's Morant. Ben Simmons with the rebound. Nets leading by 14. Here's KD. He scores his fifth field goal. He's taken 9 shots to get those 5.
Tell you what, that defense was physical, and yet Durant, with great balance and composure, just stayed with it.
And there's the call on Durant.
That's his second personal.
So that will be his second foul of the game. We're in the bonus. We'll go to the line to shoot 2.
John Morant.
The Grizzlies shooting their 6th and 7th free throw attempts tonight.
Yeah, I like that they haven't lost their aggressiveness here in the second, despite being down.
That's exactly when you need to be aggressive. You know that. I mean, another good job, though, of drawing contact and getting to the free throw line.
And now the Grizzlies fast break. Brooks with no one around. Out to Morant. Pass to Bane. Back to Morant. There's the triple. And Desmond Bane with the 3. Bane's got 10. And so it's the Brooklyn Nets enjoying a 12-point lead as they talk things over during the break. What a night they've had in terms of their shooting. And there may not be a lot of drama down the stretch as we head into the 4th quarter, but stranger things have happened. And here's Griffin. He'll bring it up for the Brooklyn Nets. Here's Irving. Yes, indeed, it is good. He's now 8 for 14.
Always a threat on the drive. Irving has an explosive first step.
And they go to the intentional foul.
First
and Brooklyn making a change here.
Coming onto the
So
floor
it's the
for
Grizzlies
your
now.
Knicks.
They trail by 14. Morant left side. And it's sent back by Drummond. It's Morant in the corner. They get the rebound. Pass to Bane. And here is Brooks. Clock at 6. Goes up again. Adams trying to free himself up. Bane, no good. Outside, KD. He takes it in. And then Durant with the dunk.
Well-rounded effort, and they show no signs of letting up.
Almost no holes in their performance tonight. They've been tremendous.
And close to making the defense pay for the lax coverage that time.
Knocks down the 3 ball.
A good look there, and he didn't waste it. His second 3 of the game.
Now here's Morant for 3. Brooklyn with the rebound.
One made 3 for him for the game. Does he focus closer in? Let's see.
Well, the timing of Griffin really superb in these situations. He has a great sense for when to leave the floor on these alley-oop jams.
And he made the right read on that play, but just couldn't secure the steal.
And, you know, fellas, 1 second quicker, and that's going the other way.
Here's Morant.
Great physicality that time on the defensive end from Drummond, using his body to wall up.
Here's Bane.
And pressing a bit here, down in the game, trying to use the three-point shot to get back into it, and instead it's led to a lot of empty possessions this half. You know what? You've got to hold.
Great to have you with us, everybody, live on 2K Sports. This is Kevin Harlan with Hall of Famer Doris Burke and Greg Anthony, giving us the rundown from the sideline courtside, David Aldridge. Now, here's Irving. Pass to Griffin. Back to Irving. Lets it go from 11. Here's Drummond. Oh, and the jam by Drummond.
Well, Kyrie Irving has such a good sense of when his teammates are going to create an opportunity, and he puts the pass on time and on target.
Gilgeous-Alexander can't get it to go. Greg, you think back to when Gilgeous-Alexander came to the Thunder team over that Paul George trade? He exploded after that deal.
Most of the focus on the picks the Thunder got, but Gilgeous-Alexander has been the biggest return by far. He exploded once he arrived with the Thunder.
Into the lineup for your Thunder, Alexei Pokusevski.
Gilgeous-Alexander with it. Pass to Beasley. Some nice passing by Oklahoma City here. Inside. And he slams it one-handed.
With repetition, you can see the court awareness of Shai Gilgeous-Alexander developing. This guy is going to be a problem as a passer.
Now here's Griffin. Drummond with it. Here's Durant. Here he goes.
Assist from
Whoa, that'll wake you up.
He is such a great athlete. Pass to Dort. Outside for Gilgeous-Alexander. It's Dort on the wing. 6 to shoot. Here's Pokusevski. And it's sent back by Drummond.
Not letting that one fly. Drummond using his height and wingspan to deny the shooter.
Darius Bazley.
And for a player with Blake Griffin's physical makeup, it was a big adjustment when he had to deal with injury issues. He's really had to reshape his body and his game.
And one thing about Griffin and the injuries, Greg, that he went through, he did everything he could to get his body back to where it needed to be.
And he didn't care what it was, yoga, weights, conditioning, you name it, because he knows how important it is to be able to elevate. And Griffin needs to be explosive, and he'll work 24/7 to make sure he is.
And the basket by Curry.
Well, you know that Seth Curry will be aggressive regardless of where he is on the floor. Nice look inside there.
Kyrie Irving.
Irving, good.
Boy, they came ready to play. That's 4 straight buckets to start the game. Cannot believe he missed that one. Ooh, I'm sure he can't either.
It's Dort on the wing. To the middle. Here's Pokusevski. A good finish at the rack off the slick feed.
Just setting the tone with an aggressive move to the rack. And where's the help defensively?
To me, that's a complete lack of communication on that side of the ball. These guys need to be talking to each other.
Trailing 26. Here's Giddey. And Griffin sends it back.
And how about the timing there? Griffin using that athleticism on the defensive end to block it.
Here's Bazley. Puts the move on. Outside, Dort. Tries again. Into the lane. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul.
That's his first personal foul.
Andre Drummond picks one up.
Foul.
Yeah, the defender all over it.
At the line.
It's his first trip to the line.
Listen, 84 is a really good number to post at the foul line, and that's where he's at on the year.
Kevin Durant.
An efficient night from the line. This is a guy who puts in the work, and it pays dividends.
Yeah, it doesn't get any better than that on the inbounds play, exactly the way they drew it up.
To the paint. Here's Dort. And the 3 off target.
Oklahoma City foul.
And Derek Favors picks up the foul. That's his first foul. And it's Drummond with the ball. He'll bring it up for the Nets. 6-point game.
Aaron Wiggins.
Well, they are daring him to miss, and he obliges.
Pass to Favors. Shot from the wing.
Count that one.
Well, Derek Favors has developed terrific form, and it's nice to see him continue to develop this mid-range.
Here's Drummond. Thunder with the rebound.
Well, we love his ability to attack the rim. He just loses a little bit of focus and misses the chippy.
Curry can't get it to go.
And you could tell he thought that triple was going to fall.
To the inside. Here's Favors. Wiggins outside. Oklahoma City needs to get off a shot. Roby can't hit.
Well, seized up just a little bit at the last second. That's when he normally converts.
Irving, good.
Assisted.
Okay, Kevin Durant scanning the floor, looking for opportunities. Make your teammates feel good. Nice.
Here's Favors. And the last-second attempt doesn't fall. And so it's Brooklyn, with their lead standing at 6 points here at the end of the quarter. They're playing up. And if you're just joining us, we've played through one quarter in this one. And a closer look here at the scoring breakdown for the Nets.
We've seen a lot of their points coming off penetration in the first half.
And what passing we've seen from this group already, too. They could put up a big number in the assist column by the end of this one.
Here's Roby. The 18-footer is right on the mark. Roby's got the opening field goal of the second quarter for the Thunder. And the slam by Blake Griffin.
And this is what happens when you let Griffin establish position. He will make you pay.
Pass to Roby. Wiggins surveying the floor. And Curry pulls it down. Nets leading by 6. And Durant, here we go.
Kevin Durant.
And KD throws it down.
I'll tell you, very few players are as smooth and as easy as Kevin Durant is on the move. He just glides around the floor.
Pass to Drummond. Back to Durant. Nice ball movement by Brooklyn. Curry on the wing. Here's Drummond. Good, and Curry gets the assist.
Assisted by.
Drummond's got the lead up to 10 now for the Nets.
And really keeping the ball hopping around here offensively. If you look at the leaders in rebounding, it's almost a sure thing that Drummond's name is going to be near the top of that list. That's the kind of impact on the boards he's made over his career.
Durant with a wide open look. Drills it from outside. Durant's got 9.
How many times have we seen a possession like that from them today, ending with a basket coming off a pretty pass?
And Greg, when it comes to players who've led the league in rebounding, very few have done it as many times as Drummond.
And of the guys that have done it more than twice, right now, I've got some good news for him. Every one of them is either in the Hall of Fame or soon will be.
Outside, Gilgeous-Alexander. Nailed from three-point land. He's got 7.
Well, pick and roll play from Shai Gilgeous-Alexander really starting to come along.
Okay, well, let's go down to David Aldridge for a report from the sideline.
Thank you for the baton, Kevin. Kyrie Irving, of course, marches to the beat of his own drum. At times, that might rub people the wrong way, but Kyrie says, I've learned lessons from it. That's the most beautiful and exciting part, just the growth. What I'm saying is, it's always been bigger than the game for me. And guys, you have to respect his willingness to go it alone.
You do indeed, D.A. Thank you for that portrait. Curry.
Andre Drummond.
The Nets need to get a shot
Assist
off.
goes to
Yes, that
Seth
goes
Curry.
in. And now it's a 12-point Nets lead. Gilgeous-Alexander surveying the D. Over Irving. Williams in the post. Here's Mann. Bangs on the trifecta. Mann's got himself on the board with 3 there.
Well, if you offer no resistance defensively, he's going to knock down the 3. It's really that simple, guys.
They're doing a really good job of getting the ball inside and attacking the paint. That's an area they have completely dominated.
Here's Gilgeous-Alexander. And that one is hammered home.
Such a smoothness and ease to the way Shai Gilgeous-Alexander plays. What a pretty drive. Makes it look easy.
Pass to Drummond. Over Roby. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line.
That's his first personal foul.
You can feel his presence all over the floor. But it's really on the glass where he is truly at his most dominant.
He is nearly unmatched in terms of his rebounding ability. This guy is a multi-time league leader in that stat. He works so hard to secure possessions for his team.
Destroyed off the drive. The dunk and the foul. Powerhouse move, and he's got a chance for one more at the line. It's going to be on Blake Griffin. The Thunder shooting their 3rd free throw attempt of the game.
And on the season, you know, they're hitting about 76%, which is a decent rate.
Unable to get that one. And the Thunder going the other way now. Fires from deep. And the Thunder another 3.
That's too good a look to give them from behind the arc.
Just 2 seconds between shot clock and game clock. And Giddey gets it to go.
They seem to concede that shot, and his response is, thank you very much.
Here's Curry. There's the drive. The kick out to Irving. And again, unable to change momentum here. Down low. Here's Mann. He nails it, and we're tied up. Mann's got 5 points in the quarter.
I mean, the number of points they've scored in the paint already here is eye-opening.
The first half comes to a close in a tie game. It's the NBA on 2K Sports from OKC Arena. Second half of basketball upon us. We may be in for an exciting finish based on how close of a game it's been so far. And Gilgeous-Alexander's got the ball here for Oklahoma City. For the lead, that's another one for him. His 5th in just 7 shots.
Boy, this guy's confidence from the outside is growing and growing. Gilgeous-Alexander with the 3-point shot.
Irving drives in. Outside Durant. Shoots over George. Pulled the shot a little left, but the bounce goes his way. Durant's got 11.
So unpredictable, so versatile. When KD's working that pick and roll, the defense has a hard time dealing with it.
Back to Dort. From outside the arc. And the Thunder another 3.
When the defense totally lost track of him, he punishes them with a 3-pointer. That's a bad decision.
Blake Griffin.
What a find by Griffin. He's a lot more skilled as a passer than he gets credit for as far as power forwards go. He has terrific vision. Defensively, they just look out of sync, not closing out on the threes in time.
Durant for 3. Good, and the assist goes to Irving. 16 points for him.
Wow, what a start to this half. 3 for 3, dictating the pace on the offensive end. They're rolling early.
Here's Gilgeous-Alexander. And it's in. Basket number 6 for him thus far. He has only missed 2 shots from the floor.
Well, I absolutely love the way this guy has controlled the pace tonight. They've been able to play the style they want.
Substitution for your Thunder. Alexei
Oklahoma City by 4.
Aaron Wiggins.
And we're just about 2 minutes into the second half now. Shoots a fader. Giddey, no good.
But only the first miss of the second half. They've come out here with authority.
Outside Griffin. Irving attacking. And the layup's good off the glass.
Brilliant second half start. 4 for 4 from the field. Can't ask for any better.
And more than one observer, Greg, has called Irving the most entertaining player in the game. What do you think?
A lot of competition for that distinction.
Andre
but Irving
Drummond
does some things that no one else can, at least at his level. And then you never know when he's going to give us a juicy soundbite.
Pass to Giddey. Outside, Dort. Blake Griffin pulls it in. Katie tries in.
Well, Kevin Durant not about to settle for any low percentage shot. My goodness, with authority.
Go into the rack with energy in the D, afraid to cut him off.
Yeah, gotta chalk that one up to some shaky defending.
Yeah, and give him credit for taking advantage in a close game. Those are the types of plays that can swing things in your direction.
And let's catch up with our sideline reporter, David Aldridge.
Thank you, Kevin. Coming into last season, the Thunder had posted a winning record every year for more than a decade. But when they decided to rebuild, they went all in and promoted their G League coach, Mark Dagnall, to head coach. He said adversity tests the connection of the team. It tests everything and shows you who you are. Guys?
Good way to start. Thanks, D.A. Good on the three-point shot. Giddey's got 5 points so far.
Such a boost to this offense when this guy can knock down uncontested threes.
Oh, an aggressive move and fantastic finish.
Trying to send a message with that slam, I think. Second half here. We're just over 3.5 minutes into it. Dort wide open. That shot misses. And it's the Nets taking it the other way. They've held a 12-point lead earlier. Here's Irving. Banked in off the glass. Now it's a 3-point Nets lead.
And of the last 6 baskets, 5 have come on the interior. This is just smash mouth physical basketball, guys. Their ability, again, to stretch the floor, particularly in this second half.
And guys, boy, when you're hitting, it sure does work. It obviously opens up major options at the offensive end.
.40 seconds left in the third quarter. Here's Giddey. The rebound by the Nets.
And boy, have they been hitting the backboard in this game. What? Kind of surprising it's such a tight game.
That's his first personal foul.
As aggressive from outside as they were in the first half, sticking to the high percentage shots, playing smart with the lead.
I think Kevin Durant, it's obvious how much passion and pride he takes in playing the game at the highest level. It is such an honor watching this guy work.
Irving with the bounce pass. To the inside. Good, and Curry gets the assist.
Assisted.
And it's 13 points for Kyrie Irving.
When you think of Seth Curry, you're thinking shooting. But there, what a pretty pass to find the open man.
Durant just inside the line. Misses. And so it's Kevin Durant making headlines and highlights for Brooklyn. Going on an absolute rampage. We've reached the fourth quarter. What has been a very competitive game should be an exciting finish. Nets leading by 4. KD on the wing. over Dort. And with the rebound.
And this is a shot he can definitely make, and the defense not a factor at all.
Roby can't hit. And here's Brooklyn. Outside Griffin. Durant inside.
Kevin Durant.
And then Durant with the dunk.
Kevin Durant on a prototypical KD roll. My man is going.
Back to Dort. Lets it go with a three. Andre Drummond grabs the miss.
And they have built their advantage on the scoreboard here by doing all the little things.
Here's Irving. That's good, and it's KD with the assist.
Assist from.
And that's
Kevin
15
Durant.
points for Kyrie Irving.
How easily scoring comes from Kyrie Irving. So intelligent, such a good decision maker.
Count that one for Dort.
Yeah, these defenders had better start closing down on shooters.
It's stolen by Dort. Pass to man. Inside. It's Dort on the wing. No good on the three. Nets leading by 5. Durant deciding where to go with it. In the corner, Irving with it. It's stolen by Dort. And pushing it up here. Here is Oklahoma City. On the wing, Gilgeous-Alexander. Dents the rim with a two-hand slam.
This guy is showing off his entire offensive package right now. Shea Gilgeous-Alexander in full effect.
Blake Griffin.
Beautiful reverse jam right there.
Use the rim to protect the ball, I think. To the paint. Oklahoma City moving the ball around. Got that one up quick. Dort's got 6 in the quarter.
And those are the types of shots down the stretch that win you ball games.
And Kevin Durant with the slam.
Kevin Durant calmly steps into that shot with the game hanging in the balance. Love it.
Time called here. The Thunder decide to talk it over. The short rest, very important, and one of the benefits of this part of the game is getting on the same page with your team while having the chance to hydrate with Gatorade. Replenish your energy for the late game push. Let's go now to the sideline and catch up with David Aldridge.
During that last break, Coach Mark Daigneault talked to his team. He wants them to maintain their balanced attack, but he told them they're doing a great job of finding space out on the perimeter, which has led to all those good shots. He likes the rhythm and the flow of this offense. He just told them, keep shooting it with confidence. Kevin?
Okay, David, much appreciated. Pass to Drummond. The kick out to Irving.
2 minutes remaining in the game. 2 minutes.
Oh, and a fast break for Oklahoma City. Gilgeous-Alexander's got the ball. There's a move into the fourth. It's been an even game.
Guys, teams have exchanged the lead 5 times thus far.
Outside Durant. Harris outside. A three-pointer off the mark.
And he didn't punish them for the weak coverage there, but they can't count on him to continue missing.
.127 left in the fourth quarter. Pass to Baisley. Outside, Dort. 5 to shoot. From the arc. They get the rebound. Outside, Gilgeous-Alexander. With the drive. Rebounded by the Nets. To the middle. And that one's good by Aldridge.
And you see why they go to Aldridge here. He wants to be the guy
to bury those clutch shots.
Pass to Roby. Plenty of space. Got it.
And you can't get a bigger bucket than that.
I'll tell you, it takes confidence to pull the trigger in that situation. You love guys who relish the moment.
Now here is Harris. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here.
That's his first personal foul.
When Joe
First team
Harris
foul.
is looking to score the basketball, defenses
That's the
can
line for the
overcommit.
Nets.
They do there and commit
Joe
the
Harris.
foul.
Two
Timeout
shots.
called the Nets. It's tied at
Brooklyn
70.
timeout call.
There's 37 seconds left in the game.
Ladies and gentlemen, your Thunder Girls. All the fans stand up and get loud.
And so he's good on both free throws, and that gives them the lead.
Yeah, critical that he's able to convert there. Now they've taken the lead.
And here is Gilgeous-Alexander. Baisley. Some solid defense from Harris. And it's Harris with the ball for Brooklyn. Outside, KD.
Oklahoma City foul. That's his second personal foul. Second team
Drops
foul.
the first one, and that will put them up by 2.
At the line for the Nets.
And so he drops them both. It's
Timeout
a
call for the
3-point game.
Thunder.
Yeah, how about the nerves there? Those free throws put them in a very good position. 3 points clear.
Now a timeout called by Oklahoma City. They're behind by 3. 12 seconds left to play in the final quarter. Guys, what do you think?
And it's do or die time. They need a bucket here to stay alive.
It's either going to be a pressure or score quickly and take the foul.
Stolen by Durant. Out of bounds. Oklahoma City takes possession. Here's Gilgeous-Alexander. Outside, Dort. Fires the 3. And so it's Brooklyn who scrapes by with... They break the hearts of every fan in the building with a dramatic late victory.
And Kevin, this is the kind Welcome, sports fans. Thank you for joining us. It's the NBA on 2K Sports. This is Brian Anderson with Clark Kellogg and Grant Hill. Allie LaForce with us on the sidelines. It's the Miami Heat taking on the Milwaukee Bucks. Tip-off goes to Milwaukee. To the paint.
Well, you know, if you're playing Robertson to score, not a bad idea, but that means you're going to leave other guys open, and he'll find them.
Drives to the hoop. And there's the slam. Dunk to finish it off.
Oh, that was nasty. A two-hand mega slam.
Man, I don't think anyone was going to stop him there.
Well, guys, I'm glad they didn't try because I don't want anybody to get hurt out there.
Here's Mashburn. Sinks the tray.
Mashburn. Hey, good to get him going right away. I mean, those are the shots that really boost confidence.
Perhaps he's set for a big night. I mean, he can be a difference maker for him when he's on his game.
Here's Robertson. Lays it up and banks it in.
From anywhere in the lane, Robertson's strength and quickness usually means he's the last man standing.
Pass to Mourning. Count it. 1 for 1 to start the game.
Just taking it right to the rim, and no one was there to greet him.
Well, this early, they should be showing a lot more energy on defense. It's not there.
The ball's knocked loose. And stolen by Hardaway. Tipped.
And the massive wingspan of Abdul-Jabbar, impressive. Kareem easily swatting away shots.
Goes back up.
Tim Hardaway.
And Hardaway lays it up and in.
They've hit 4 of their first 5 shots. Great execution and attention to detail.
Down low. Here's Brown. Hits the layup after the sweet pump fake to freeze the D.
The D hasn't been quick enough to react to the ball inside. That's helped cause this run.
Pass to Abdul-Jabbar. Uses the glass to finish the layup.
Nobody does it better than Kareem Abdul-Jabbar in the paint. Magical. Length, size, touch, unguardable inside.
That's his first personal foul. First team foul.
First quarter of ball, almost 2.5 minutes in. Hardaway with it. Inside. Robbed. And stolen by Hardaway. And a foul called on the way up. So he'll take 2 from the free throw line.
That's his second
Tim
personal
Hardaway
foul.
has a really nice skill set. A nightly double-double threat thanks to his scoring and dime-dropping ability.
Tim Hardaway.
And Hardaway hits them both. The Bucks trail. Pass to Dandridge. And here in the first, about 3 minutes in. Abdul-Jabbar.
Kareem Abdul-Jabbar.
And that one's good. That makes him 2 for 3.
Well, you see the toughness and the instincts of Jabbar. I mean, always a threat for these second chance opportunities.
Here's Austin. Here's Marley. 5 to shoot. Pass to Askins. For 3, Hardaway. Smith with the rebound. Just over 3.5 minutes gone here in the first. Oh, and makes it with the kiss.
Getting enough shots in close to play inside out. And they're just not willing to give the ball handlers any breathing room.
Yep, that's what full court man-to-man is all about now. All pressure, all the time.
Pass to Askins. And the Bucks pushing it up now. And he lobs it up to the rim. Out of bounds. It'll be Miami's ball.
In for the Heat.
I think he may have forced that pass when there was really no reason to.
The Heat with the lead. Going inside. And a two-handed jam.
Woo! Defensively, you can't afford to let him get to the rim that easily.
Well, that might be why their deficit is what it is right now.
You know, you look at it, the communication is lacking, as is the trust. They can ill afford those types of breakdowns. It won't work. You can't win with those kind of breakdowns.
The assist.
And breaking out the one-hand slam.
Man, an emphatic way to extend the lead a little more.
Yes, indeedy. Well done.
Here's Smith. Two shots, two makes. Off to a good start.
And once more this half, they find a way to get great position inside.
And here are the Heat now. It's a three-point game.
Foul called on.
Just out. Out of control. Already 3 fouls for him. He'll likely have to take a seat.
And the Bucks making a change here.
Lineup for your Bucks. Jake Cunningham.
Here's Crotty. Takes it inside. Shot clock and game clock. 1 second differential. Here's Dandridge. Oh, it misses. Had a chance to tie it. And here are the Heat.
His energy is unmatched.
And, you know, you're going to get those buckets, guys, when you're quick to get out on the break. Get that ball up the court as fast as you can.
Pass to McLaughlin. Here's Cunningham. And it's out of bounds. They say it was last touched by Cunningham.
Well, that's a moment he'd like to archive. Embarrassing lapse of judgment there.
Would have counted had it gone. The baskets were coming early and often in the first quarter. It's the Heat up 5. Don't go away. We'll be back with the second. And for those of you just tuning in, second quarter action is where we are. All right, a look at how the points have been generated so far. A scoring breakdown for Miami.
We've seen a lot of their points coming off penetration in this first half.
Also, what passing we've seen from them here early. I mean, there could be a big number in the assist column if this keeps up.
Here's Milwaukee, trailing by 5. Abdul-Jabbar.
Kareem Abdul-Jabbar.
Given 8 points now.
They just look so overwhelmed inside. Yeah, that's why they continue to get attacked.
Yeah, I think they've got to ramp up the aggressiveness. If they don't, things are just going to get worse from here.
And he takes that one up and powers it through.
Yeah, defensively, this is a mismatch. No contest. Jabbar with his length at the rim, forget about it.
Pass to Brown. Good work there as it goes.
Assist goes
Brown's
to
gotten his second bucket of the game.
I like that. Punch it inside. You usually end up with a good shot and or get fouled.
The pull-up J. The Heat rebound. No luck on that one. Here's Robertson. Driving inside. Pass to McLaughlin. Here's Abdul-Jabbar. It goes again. His 6th pass.
Love seeing his offense operate.
5 straight baskets resulting from assists. They're playing as one unit out there.
Time called here. The Heat decide to talk it over.
into the Heat, Alonzo Mourning.
And it's the Heat with the ball. And here in the second with about a minute and a half gone by. And he lobs it up top. Up high and down it goes on the lob.
And Abdul-Jabbar makes alley-oops look easy, effortless, throwing his way, and he uses that long reach and nice bounce to slam it home.
Back to Brown. Pass to Mashburn. Wide open look.
Jamal
2 shots,
Mashburn.
2 makes. Off to a good start.
And, you know, they'll take the points, but I'm sure coach would prefer a higher percentage look next time.
Here's the break. Here's Brown. And he's going to the line for 2. The official saw contact while he was going up.
That's his first personal foul.
I don't mind that. I mean,
First
they met
team
him
foul.
at the rim and temporarily prevented the points.
At the line for the Heat.
Old school D right
DJ
there,
Brown.
just telling them no easy layups.
Taking
It's as
2
simple as
shots.
that. And that's what you expect from them.
He hits the second from the line. The Bucks trail. Pass to Robertson. They double him with Brown. And he's in the books. Now 1 for 2.
They're playing great team basketball. It's good movement and sharp, crisp passing.
Purposeful passing it is, partner. Their last 10
Alonzo
points
Mourning.
have all come off assists. It all started with the pass. That's what coaches love to see, ball movement.
Here's Abdul-Jabbar. Pass to Dandridge. Here's McLaughlin.
And another great assist. The offense is really clicking now.
You know, the defense has really been kept off balance
2
because of
minutes
the
remaining in
outstanding
the first
pass.
half.
4 straight
2
field
minutes.
goals have been made off an assist.
Jamal Mashburn.
These teams have really gone back and forth.
Yeah, 5 lead changes already. This one's going to be a battle for sure.
Here's Abdul-Jabbar. 14 points for him. And that's out of bounds. Milwaukee will keep it.
Bucks ball.
Here in the second quarter,
In for the
just under
Heat.
3.5 minutes played.
And Marley. Tim Hardaway.
Doesn't go that time.
It's one thing to prevent the layup. It's another to do it without fouling. Just terrific defense.
Pass to Crotty. Back to Brown. Here's Dandridge. And that one's good. And the Bucks lead by 1. All right, guys, let's get your take on the hustle stats for the Bucks.
Well, I think the defensive aggressiveness on display here has caught them off guard. Playing airtight defense and coming up with the steals.
They're also jumping on a lot of turnovers and making sure they turn them into points at the other end.
Pass to Crotty. Now here's Brown. Here's Marley. Give him 8. To the inside. Shot clock at 4. Abdul-Jabbar with a rebound. To the middle. Miami grabs the miss. 34 seconds left to the second quarter. Marley.
And Marley.
And that one is stuffed right through.
Trading the lead back and forth, neither side is willing to back down. Yeah, and the lead has changed hands, and it just hasn't stayed in those hands very long when it's changed. Back and forth we go.
Pass to Cunningham. Here's McLaughlin. It's stolen away.
Bucks foul.
If they take their time,
Oscar
this will be the
Robertson.
final possession of the
That's
quarter.
his first
Yeah,
personal
they've got to
foul.
hold for the last shot here.
Second team foul.
15 seconds left
In for
to the
the Heat.
second period.
Isaac Austin.
Hardaway up top. Abdul-Jabbar with a rebound.
Well, you know, this is what happens. You can't afford to lose concentration even for a nanosecond.
And the first half comes to an end. We've got a close game going here. Bucks on top, up by 1. And we'll be back for the second half following the break. Keep it right here on 2K Sports. And after a fairly even first couple of quarters, this second half could turn out to be a great one as both teams trying to gain an edge. Pass to Mourning. Back to Hardaway. The reverse. And that's 2 points on the layup. He's got 6.
Boy, the interior game of Mourning, really strong, solid, excellent in getting quality shots in close.
And here's Hardaway. Here's Bowen. Outside Hardaway.
Here he goes. It's blocked.
Out of bounds.
And that's out of bounds.
Miami
will keep it. Here's Marley. 10 points for him. Just 4 to shoot. And the three-pointer goes. And the Heat lead by 4.
A total defensive collapse. I mean, no reason to allow him that kind of space from behind the arc.
Fires from deep. And the Heat, another 3.
I just love the ball movement.
Time called here. The Bucks decide to talk it over.
Ladies and gentlemen,
Things just aren't going their way. He clearly wants to talk it over.
And you know what, guys? If for nothing else, just to slow things down a little bit, change it up somewhat.
Making a change here. A little over a minute gone here in the second half. Here's Abdul-Jabbar. Deflected. They get it back. Back to Hardaway. Blocked. Pass to Robertson. To the inside. And there's a 3-second violation.
That's a 3-second violation.
And the Heat making a change here.
Heat substitution. Jamal Mashburn.
Over a minute and a half now into this third quarter action. Hardaway up top. On the take. Here's Marley. Shoots. And that one's long.
Analytics already don't favor the mid-range jumper, let alone against exceptional defense.
Timeout called. Milwaukee. And as the coaches draw up their strategies, the players staying hydrated with some Gatorade. That's key to keeping them at their best all the way up to the buzzer.
It really is. And every one of those players knows it. They're all making sure to stay hydrated. It's impossible to play your A game if you're not getting enough to drink, especially towards the end of games when the physical toll of a long contest really starts to add up.
The Bucks trail. 2 minutes into the second half of play now. Hardaway comes with a double. And a bit of a battle for the ball. And the officials signal a jump ball here. And it's the Heat with the ball. And it's Miami's ball. They've gone on an 8-0 run. A nice shot by Mashburn. He's got 9.
And their offensive game plan is clear. Get it inside and go to work.
Just under 2.5 minutes into this third quarter now. Now here's Allen. Still getting warmed up offensively. No buckets yet in the game from him. They get it back. Pass to Cunningham. Got a hand on it.
How about the reach of Mourning? Very impressive and very long, too. An elite shot blocker. He does a good job timing his jump.
Slams it down with two hands.
Man, they're really getting aggressive now.
Now's the time to do it. Keep attacking that rim.
Smith outside.
2 minutes remaining in the third.
Here's McLaughlin.
2 minutes.
Launches a three.
That right there, that's the kind of look this system is designed to create.
The Heat with the lead. And there's a minute 45 left in the third. Pass to Mashburn. Down to 5 on the shot clock. And he floats it in for the easy 2. Credit the sweet setup on that one.
Just so successful getting the ball inside and finding those great looks.
Knocks it loose. Fast break Miami. Pass to Hardaway. From behind the arc. And again, Miami with a triple.
Since halftime, they have been efficient and effective, making Coach very happy.
Boy, I like the disposition and attitude since halftime. They're patiently looking for good shots.
Here's the teardrop. Allen can't get it to go. Miami with the ball. Since the second half started, they've only given up 3 points. Harley with the bucket.
Tim Hardaway.
He's been a rock of offensive support so far, and when they've needed a basket, they've turned to him.
Pass to Cunningham. Can they get it? They get the rebound. Time called here. The Bucks decide to talk it over.
Adjustments are a part of every game and every quarter of a game. I think Coach sees something here.
And you know what? We'll see what changes he makes coming out of this timeout.
So both teams changing it up here. 24 seconds left in the third.
Heat foul. John Crotty. That's his first personal foul. First team foul.
Here's Abdul-Jabbar.
Miami foul. Isaac Austin. That's his first personal foul. Second team foul. At the line for Milwaukee.
No good on that one.
Abdul-Jabbar. 2.
And the second free throw is good. Oh, they pick off the pass. Pass to Robertson. Yep, that one goes.
Also, plays like that are crucial right now. You have to convert on every turnover you get.
Here's Austin. And a missed layup.
You know, even though it's a point-blank range shot, that's not an easy one, especially when the defense is that tight.
And so it's the Miami Heat going into the break up 12. We hear teams talk about wanting to get the ball inside. And there have been 2 very different performances from these teams today as we get going in quarter number 4. Here's Robertson. Hauled in by Brown. Down low. Here's Askins. Shakes him. Second chance effort. Back to Brown. Pass to Crotty. Inside. Just 5 to shoot. A nice shot by Brown. And the Heat lead by 14.
Looks like we're starting to see a pattern here. Not afraid to get in the paint and get wet.
Well, I agree with you. 4 of their last 5 baskets have been exactly of that variety.
Hey, kept it simple. No reason to get fancy right now, B.A.
Yeah, he's just looking to find shots and produce for his team.
Hey, I thought there was some style there, guys. What are you guys looking at? I mean, it was still a pretty sweet, flavorful one-hand flush.
Here's Haskins.
PJ Brown.
Jam by Brown.
Assisted by
Can you say immediate entry into the highlight reel? Woo, what a tough BA.
It's showtime now, man. They've built up a lead, and they're starting to rub it in.
And why not? A little salt in the wound. The more plays they make like that, the more they'll have these guys reeling and on the ropes.
To their benefit, they've cut down on the miscues here in the second half. And this kind of selflessness is great to see. Textbook positioning to draw the charge.
Heads up action there. Reading the play and then beating them to the spot. Well done.
Over to the wing. Here's Robertson. And with that one, the deficit trimmed to single digits.
They're going at it on offense. Neither team backing down.
Hey, defense is taking a back burner, secondary on the marquee, but who doesn't love a game like this? Let's go. I like offense.
Time called here. Miami decides to talk it over. And from the sideline, let's catch up with Allie.
I was able to hear the Heat coach going over their plan during the break, and he implored them to be patient at the offensive end. He wants to use every second of the shot clock. He said, quote, if we take care of the ball, we take our time, and play deep, this game is ours.
All right, appreciate it, Allie. Time called here. The Heat decide to talk it over.
Ladies and gentlemen, your Bucks dance team.
We're about 2 minutes into the fourth here. Pass to Austin. Here's Crotty. Here's Marley. And they recover it. Back to Brown. And Brown with the stuff.
Oh, nothing soft about that.
Was not going to be denied. Just took the dunk that was right in front of him.
Well, you know, if nobody's going to put a body on him, then that's going to be the result. Yeah, another column in the stat sheet that hasn't gone in their favor. To climb back, they've got to put forth more effort.
Here's Marley. 5 on the clock. Out to the wing. And so it's going to be a 3-second violation there on the defense. And breaking down some numbers here, the hustle stats for Miami.
Well, you can't help but notice all the points they've continued to get off turnovers, guys.
They've been firing on all cylinders in the transition game, too. I mean, they've really run the break well.
PJ Brown.
And the jam by Brown.
He's been playing great, unselfish basketball, really putting the rock in the hands of the right shooters.
He is delivering a lot of room service dimes tonight. One sweet one after another.
Pass to Mashburn. We've got 1:48 left in the fourth quarter of this one. Time running out for the Bucks. To the paint. Here's Robertson. To the left side wing. Smith.
Greg Smith.
And he jams it home with authority.
The reverse slam, that was sweet.
Ah, the finesse on full display.
Yes, sir. Power and grace. That had it
Time call here. Miami decides to talk it over. They're ahead by 10. 1:36 left in the final quarter. Driving to the basket. Here's Marley. Oh, what a play. It's snatched out of the air. Credit the block.
Miami foul. Dan Marley. That's his first personal foul. First team foul.
From the inbound. Miami grabs the miss. The biggest lead of the game, 15 points. Pass to Brown. No one near him. With the tip. Controls the rebound and the putback. Browns got 10 points here in the second half.
They have a relentless mentality, even with the game in total control.
And, you know, until that final buzzer sounds, I mean, you've got to treat every possession like it's crucial. Doing all he can so far, but they still find themselves trailing.
There's 45 seconds left to play in the fourth quarter.
Robertson. That's his second personal foul. First team foul.
Here's Marley. Pass to Morning. And there's the rejection.
And just not enough time for them to get back in this game.
Not by a long shot. It's all but official.
McLaughlin with the bucket.
I love it. Just thumbing his nose at the height disadvantage. He's able to get the space he needs and convert.
And you look at him, he's given up an awful lot of size in that matchup, so he needs to have the ability to create separation.
Stripped away. And the Bucks call time here.
Timeout.
They trail by 7. There's 10 seconds left in the fourth. Guys, your thoughts?
Trying to extend this one, but it seems futile.
You know what? I'm sure crazier things have happened, or maybe not. It's a long shot, though.
Shot from the inbound. It's not going to go for him.
And that's a low percentage shot, and I'm sure he knows it.
Well, you can't be forcing a shot like that.